If you think it's enough, just do one more layer and then it's enough. This is the final look. Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. It's gonna be down in the description box. And let's get into today's video. So as you can see from the title, today is gonna be like a summer makeup tutorial. I'm really excited because the girlies, they've been in my DMs and they've been like, girl, I love your summer makeup look. So here I am, I'm doing a video for y'all. Without further ado, let's just get into today's video. I got my Slurpee right here. I got my skincare in front of me. And I'm just ready to get into the tea, okay? So I want to start by, first of all, bringing y'all in just a little bit, not too much. Not too much. Y'all know I gotta get my sign in it because I love the Hello Gorgeous. Okay, so yeah, now that y'all are closer, we can really just get into the video. So I'm gonna start with just a little bit of skincare. I'm gonna go in with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. This is my go-to #1 favorite skincare product, I would say. It's literally just rose water spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. And this is a fresh bottle, $7 from Target. Whew, it's gonna do it every time. Like, I feel like it just wakes you up and it just feels so good. Just like a perfect amount of mist. So boom, I start with that, and then I'm gonna go in with this Wake Up Eye Gel by Good Molecules. I got this from Ulta, I believe, not too long ago. It's a good product. I think it actually works because I've been using it for probably 2 weeks now, and I just put a nice little amount. Like, a little bit goes the longest way. Like, I feel like if I didn't squeeze it so bad the first time I opened it, I would have so much left. But I just put a little dot, and then I use my ring finger because that's like your most gentle finger, supposedly. And I just blend it in, babes. After that, I'm gonna go in with my Ordinary moisturizer. Usually I would do the hyaluronic acid, but the primer that I'm gonna use today has hyaluronic acid in it. And honestly, I don't know what hyaluronic acid is, but I know that it's good for your face, but I don't want to go like too hyaluronic acid crazy on my face, you know? So I'm just gonna skip that step for the skincare, and then I'm gonna just do it for my makeup routine. So yeah, if you know, you know. Y'all know in that Drake song where he's like, first we go from the Baba to Cinco, back to the Baba. If you know, you know.
We going from the Vava to Sync on Sync, then back to the Vava. If you know, you know.
I don't know what he's talking about, but I really want to know. Like, if you know, comment below, because I really love that song and I be singing it. I be singing it too, like I know what he's talking about. Okay, so then another new thing that I've been using for my skincare for the summertime, I guess, is this Vaseline. It's called Rosy Lips, and it's basically just like a little moisturizer for your lip, but it has a little red tint to it. I think I used it in my last video, but I wasn't talking during that Get Ready With Me. So this is what it looks like. It's just like this red, kind of looks like chapstick, and you just rub it on. So after all of that, I take this, I think it's called like an ice roller, and I believe it's from Amazon. I will link it in my Amazon storefront because I did just do the beauty room tour, and sorry y'all, I did not update my Amazon storefront, but I will before I post this video. So if you want to know anything like where that LED light is from or the exact flower wall that I have, I will link that in my storefront, and I'll also link this ice roller. Y'all, this ice roller is like so essential, y'all. Like, I literally use it every other day because like it be cold, but all you do is literally rub it on your face. It's so relaxing, and I also feel like it sculpts your face. If I rub this side a long enough amount of time, you'll see the difference. So I'm just gonna do that for like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna ice my face basically. Now that the skincare is done and my face is like frozen, it feels so good. But I'm gonna go back in with my rose water spray, and I'm just gonna spray it on my face because it's just so good. I feel like you could also use this as like a primer instead of using my Max Fix Plus because I'm low-key running out and I don't like that. But now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. primer. This is the Power Grip primer, but I'm gonna just use this as a primer all over my face, and it's kind of sticky, so I don't know how I feel about that, but it is what it is. So I'm just gonna rub that in. Make sure you get under the eyes too, because that's basically where most of the makeup is gonna go today, because I'm not doing a foundation. You know, it's the summertime, it'd be hot outside. Like, after the primer, we're gonna go ahead and do our brows. It's hella simple to do the brows, honestly, y'all. Kind of have the same routine. I just use my brow pencil. Today I'm using the MAC in the color Spiked, and I just fill in the brows, y'all. Like, if you want a brow, like a specific brow tutorial, I'll give y'all a brow tutorial, but for now all I can say is just fill in the brow, girl. Just fill it in, okay? And then we're gonna carve it out. Like, that's all I can say right now. Yeah. So now that the brows are like fully filled in, I'm gonna go in with this Lash and Brow Wand by e.l.f. It's literally just a spoolie, y'all. I'm gonna go in with this spoolie and I'm just gonna try to like fade out my brows basically, because I don't want them to look over dramatic, especially for like the type of makeup that I'm doing today. Everything is kind of like a lightweight look, and I feel like that's what people like about it, because it's basically like a no makeup look, which is my favorite look to do. So now we're going to take our concealer, and I think I'm gonna do this little baby miniature concealer that I got. I thought that I was getting a deal, but I should have just got the full price. And this is what I'm gonna use to carve my brows out, and then I'm gonna use a different concealer for my face. I love this so much. This is actually from Marshall's, y'all, for $4.99. And right now I'm using this one. This is a Chanel eyebrow brush. My mom got me like an eyebrow kit for my birthday one year, and it was by Chanel, and I was just like so in love with it, and I still use this eyebrow brush to this day. I'm going to carve out my brows with the NARS.
Whoa, she love me so much, it seems like she buys. Niggas don't know how I live.
When you're carving out your brow, make sure that you like bring it down a little bit so that it's easier to blend and it doesn't look like you just carved out your brow. This is how it should look. This one is not carved out at all, but this one is carved out, and it kind of looks like I just have almost a foundation around my brow. So now that the brows are carved out, this is how we're looking. I like to just blend anything that I think is like just sitting on top of my skin. I'll just take my brush and just like blend it out like that. Not the actual blending brush. This is still the carving brush. We're gonna go into doing our under eye correction slash concealer. Like, I don't know why I just said that. So I'm gonna go in with my Born This Way concealer. This is from Too Faced. I got it from Ulta, and I'm just gonna apply it with this applicator that it has already. Just apply it as normal concealer, y'all. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. You need to have space to blend it up into your eyes, so you don't want to do it all the way under your eye. You see I have like a little tiny bit of space between my concealer and my actual eyelid. But I'm also going to put it like just under my nose and maybe on my chin a little bit. And that's it, you guys. Then I'm going to take my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, just like that. And I'm also going to prep it with my MAC Fix Plus. I like to prep my brushes because I just don't like using a dry brush. I feel like it will just like absorb the product and not really blend it how I want it to be blended. So I'm going to take my wet brush and just start patting away. And sometimes I like to go from side to side depending on how it's blending. Okay guys, so now that the concealer is blended out with this e.l.f. brush, I'm going to take my Real Techniques 210 Expert Concealer Brush, and I'm going to blend this out around my brows, and then also my other concealer too. Now I'm going to take one of my powder puffs and I'm going to set under my eye. This is what it looks like, you guys, fresh out the pack. It's just like a cute little sponge. And I also seen somebody use it as like a makeup applicator, like for their whole foundation, and I really want to try that. I'm gonna try it one day and then I'm gonna let y'all know how it turns out. Okay, I'm gonna set my under eyes with this baking powder, and then I'm gonna set the rest of my face with my Fit Me powder. But this is the baking powder. This is Banana Powder by Revolution. I got it from Target and I just love it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and and put it on my little, just like that, you guys. And I'm gonna just apply it under my eye. I'm actually pressing it into my face, which I know might be a lot, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it because it's hot outside. Your makeup is gonna sweat off, so you wanna have as much powder as possible almost, but not too much. So I'm only putting this on the concealer, and then I'm using my other powder and putting it around the concealer. So after I apply that, I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me, real simple, and I'm also gonna take this pointed powder brush by e.l.f. and I'm gonna just, you know, powder the rest of my face, but also low-key wipe off where I just set. I'm gonna wipe it off, but also like powder it again, you know? So it should all like blend together. So brows are done, the concealer is on, the powder is on, and this is just like a clean slate basically. I love this look. I feel like I could leave the house like this. Like it just gives no makeup. But to make it look better, because it kind of gives like super bare, like it just looks like I'm not wearing anything, but I am. But to make it look better, I'm going to add some color back into my face. I'm going to use, these are actually my go-tos, y'all. I need to try something different, but this is just what I know, so I'm gonna do it. I have this old MAC palette, comes with a bronzer, blush, and highlight, and I'm gonna just use the bronzer that's in it, and I'm also gonna use my e.l.f. contouring brush. I don't know about y'all, but every time I go to Target, I buy me a new makeup brush. Like the e.l.f. brushes, they're under $10. Like why not, you know? And I just love a new brush. So this is the brush I'm gonna use for my contour, and y'all know I love to overdo it, so fingers crossed that I don't overdo it and just keep this makeup going good, like how it was going the whole time. Dab it like that. Not too much though, not too much. Now that the contour is on, I'm gonna take this Morphe E63 brush. I used this as a foundation brush before, but I also like the way that it does my bronze and contour. So I'm gonna just blend out the bronzing powder that I just used, and I just love the way that looks. And then sometimes when I want to be real extra, I use my Morphe. This brush doesn't have a number, but it's just like a little fluffy brush, and I'm using it on the same palette, and I'm just going to take a little bit and do my nose contour. Okay, you guys, y'all, my camera keep on overheating. I don't know why, but it's cool. So scratch the nose contour, I did not like it at all, so I ended up blending it out with my Real Technique concealer brush. It's a really good brush, y'all, because it blended that right on out. Like it was not giving what it was supposed to give with this Morphe eyeshadow brush, so don't do that. And if you did do it already, then just do the same thing that I did. You're just gonna have to use the concealer brush. You're gonna have to use a concealer brush and blend it out like for a good 2 to 3 minutes, because blending is really key, honestly, y'all. So the more you blend, if you mess up on anything, if you blend it out, it literally should just look back normal. Moving on to my favorite part, I'm gonna take my e.l.f. blush brush, and I'm going to do my blush, which I love. So this is from the same palette, the MAC palette, and I'm gonna cheese and, you know, just go in an upward motion. This is where I go crazy. If you think it's enough, just do one more layer and then it's enough. Also put it on your nose, because it just gives like the little like fresh girl, like kind of hot but not too hot. Like it just gives like the cutest summer look ever. And then I'm going to take my Sephora Heated N16 blush, and I'm also going to use that too. This is what it looks like. It's so cute, y'all. I think I'm done, but I'm gonna just do one more layer. So the face is done, you guys. I have this new setting spray, Morphe Continuous Mist setting spray. Chef's kiss, I love it. The Max Fix Plus is also chef's kiss. Like don't get it wrong, like I love this stuff, but this setting spray, oh my gosh. So you just give it a little shake and it just continuously sprays. Like the glow, let's get into the glow. Okay, and then for the lips, I do really simple lips. Right now I have this Kylie lip gloss. I love the packaging. 10 out of 10 for sure. This is in the color Oh You Fancy, and oh my gosh, it's so adorable. Love. and it's just this cute shimmery gold, and it does the job, honestly. I really think it does. And then my trick to make the lips look really good even when you don't have on lipstick and lip liner is take your concealer brush and just like conceal your lips. Blend it out, you know. And then I'm going to use my Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is a drugstore mascara. I love it. It's definitely a Better Than Sex dupe, okay? And I'm just going to do my mascara. And I also started this new thing, y'all. I'm talking about this new thing. It's literally just an old-fashioned lash curler. I'm going to take my mascara, my lash curler, and I'm just going to get to work. And that's basically it, you guys. So I'm just going to do that real quick.
Girl, he only fucked you over cause you let him. Fucking girl, I guess he didn't know any better. Girl, that man didn't show any effort. Do all I can just to show you his special.
Okay, guys, so this is the final look. Let me zoom in some more so y'all can really get into it. This is the final look. It gives very natural, very fresh, very everyday. I love it. And this lip gloss, y'all, oh my gosh. Like, let's just, like, look at the face. Like, okay, but seriously, you guys, that's it for the tutorial. It was super easy. It literally took me 25 minutes, but that's because I was doing so much talking and pausing. But on a day where I'm not recording, it literally takes like 10 to 15 minutes, y'all. Super easy. The products are not so expensive except for the Too Faced concealer, but that's like the most expensive thing. Everything else is pretty cheap and it's definitely worth it. And that's it, you guys. This is my everyday summer makeup routine, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see y'all in the next video.
Later.
Also, you guys, real quick, this is me like 20-30 minutes later. Like, my makeup has set into my face, and y'all, no creasing. Like, let's really get into it. My lip gloss is still glossing, and I also wanted to add, I like to take the powder puff and, you know, just every once in a while go under my eye and my concealer spots, because that's what's gonna keep it looking really flawless throughout the day. So that's just like a little tip that I really wanted to include. After the whole makeup process, just go back in with your powder puff, especially under your eyes, and especially for the summertime, or like keep one of these in your purse or something, and I think it will really take you a long way. So with that being said, that's really for real the end of the video, and I will see y'all in the next one.